So we are here with our patio out of theater. See, I don't know what I need my script.
I was trying to think we probably should call it a different name because it won't be the patio soon. It's about to be fall, so we'll just say CineFile After Dark.
I like it.
All right, so we are here with CineFile After Dark. And the movie we are reviewing tonight is Trap, starring Josh Hartnett, directed by M. Night Shyamalan. However you say his name.
Want to go first?
I went
You start with the...
Oh yeah. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right. 3. Yeah. No, car did it? Was that truck that went by?
No, that was a guess.
Oh. All right. 3, 2, 1. All right. Who want to go first? Let's get the bad off the way.
All right. When it comes to like any kind of law enforcement or authoritative type police procedural, I should say, and this had a police procedural element to it, especially in the first half, I judged those a lot more harshly, and too many things were just absolutely ridiculous. And it just made me, I was literally laughing out loud in the movie theater.
And that was annoying me.
I was like, literally laughing out loud on how bad it was with some of the things they were doing. I loved the story. It was cool. But then as it got on, I thought, okay, this must be the end. Then it kept going. So that pacing was throwing me off too.
I think he has to end there, right?
Yeah, I was about to wrap it up. Now you threw me off, so I guess I gotta stop now.
Okay.
You want to go ahead?
I'll go. So I gave it 2 thumbs up. I really liked it. It was very chill. It reminded me of the other movie that we watched. The cinematography of it reminded me of the one with the pool. I think it was like a horror kind of.
Night Swim?
Night Swim, yes. It kind of reminded me, the cinematography reminded me of that. So I really liked it. I liked the story. It was just so engaging to me. And I think the guy did a really good job, the actor. He did a very, very, very good job. I really enjoyed it. Even there's only one critique that I have. It was a little girl who was like the actress or the musician thing. So, but I'll talk about that.
Hold on. What about the musician group?
I kind of liked how they set it up, like it was at a movie theater, because at a concert. I liked the setup of it. It just seemed cool, but I don't know if she seemed believable to me.
When she was acting or when she was performing?
When she was acting. When she was performing, she was actually pretty good. I thought that this could be like some of the songs were like, oh, this could be like a real hit. Maybe this is a real song that, and they just wrote songs for the movie. So I thought that was dope. I hope they wrote songs just for the movie, but yeah. So to me that was cool. But as an actress, as the other parts, she has maybe some little bit of catching up to do. She was just blood to me, just like she was just following a script. Mm-hmm. But she should keep on. I really like that the dad is putting his own daughter into something. Listen, go ahead. There are a lot of people that go to work with their parents, and I think that was a good one. So she keeps on going. She might be a great actress. So,
all right,
2 thumbs up.
I gave it 1 thumb up. It was a really fun movie. The concert aspect was spot on. I felt like I was in the concert. The feel of the concert was good. I thought the little daughter did a great job of making us believe she was really into the concert.
Almost crying.
Yeah, and I thought the music was good. And like you said, the premise was so cold, but it was so much meat left on the bone. Like he wasn't clever at all with none of his ways of getting out of stuff. It was all clunky. And I'm like, after watching Dexter for 9 seasons, this shit was fucking child's play. But I still had a fun time with it. The concert was so good. The premise was so good. Everybody being stupid. It was just pure ridiculousness with how stupid everybody was. Yeah. But I enjoy it. The music and the concert made me have a fun time. And like I said, the premise was dope. But I would like somebody to redo it.
See, I just want to double up on because we said both of us think it's good, but I wrote in my notes. I said at the beginning I was rooting for him.
Yeah.
In the middle I was like, catch this guy, catch him, and then at the end I was actually happy he got freed. Like, man, like this is. I think it was just more of a science to him. It was just he wasn't a professional like you're saying. He was not Jason. He's just trying to improve on it. When he said, "Hey, you followed me one day," because he actually had that instinct, but he maybe didn't have enough proof to prove it. But it's like he's trying to see what really did I mess up on, because I've been trying to be immaculate. Even when he picked up the bike and put it up, I knew immediately that this is stupid. Then now that's like he has something from that bike, Oh, let him be. And then when the daughter ran to him, I was like, what? Are you gonna give him a hug? This is a prisoner. Deprive him of that. Actually, his punishment starts now. But anyway, my thing is not moving. I'm going to turn on. Can you have it so I can?
The only thing that kept it from being manure for me was the concert aspect. That part was fun. The whole, 65% of that movie, the concert aspect, dope as hell. I had a fun time with it. I agree with what you're saying. They did capture concert. They captured the little girl's excitement. All that stuff was dope. And yeah, he wasn't clever. He wasn't clever with his trying to get out of that trap. He wasn't clever at all. Like when I was watching him doing the whole Dexter thinking, I'm like, oh, he about to come up with some shit.
Yeah.
And then it was just whack.
On the edge of my seat, like, what's one thing gonna do? One nigga Josh about to get busy.
But he got out anyway. He got out anyway.
Dexter the whole time, and it just wasn't. It fumbled, and and then how he got out, I was just like, I'm picking it apart on the police level. I mean, God was absolutely trash, like
terrible.
It makes no sense. Like the pop star is leaving with the main people you're looking for. Oh yeah, they're good. Oh, that was just horse manure to me.
It was,
and then everything after that just didn't flow. It wasn't good. Like
the third act was bad.
Yeah, the third act was not good. Her going into the house, and then her going into the bathroom, him acting crazy, banging on the door, and then the whole him getting away. So I had so many questions. I'm like, he just had a SWAT uniform laying around. They didn't explain how he got that uniform. I thought maybe he knocked somebody out. No, they just skipped over that part. He just had a helmet and SWAT gear.
They said it in the thing, the phone. What's the thing? The teller. What did the phone?
Radio.
The radio. They said it in the radio. Hey, man, down on the neighbor's street, a SWAT guy down.
Okay,
that's what they said on the.
I'm glad they explained that.
They did say it. I remember it because that's how everybody started running, and then we saw him in a SWAT outfit.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, and then just the limo, and then he just put on a shirt and disappeared into the crowd. It was just so over the top corniness.
You were so tickled by the driver.
Oh, her limo driver
disappeared.
She told him, call the police.
And
call the police and just sat in the car. It did nothing. Like, this is probably like a Beyonce level superstar. She ain't got a security team. She just got a limo driver.
She disappeared for an hour and nobody's like, hey, where's Beyonce?
Even when she was in her car by herself, like, why is she by herself? This is a superstar, right?
It was just nonsense after nonsense after nonsense. And then, the whole the wife with the powder. She had time to bake a cake. I don't understand how she put the powder in the cake.
No, the powder was at the bottom of the cake.
Bottom of the cake.
So when she went into the drawer, he turned around to walk to the table, and he said, "No knives, please." That was where the powder was.
I understand. And then
she got the plates and put it down and then she dished out the pie, put it on top of the powder.
I didn't even try that hard to figure it out.
But still, even if the powder is at the bottom of a pie, how did he eat?
He scooped with the.
I'm assuming you don't need that much to pass over.
Okay, I thought that was just and yeah, that was stupid. And then the FBI profiler, like. It was just nonsense. She's running the show. Like, I know that doesn't happen. She's on the radio giving commands to SWAT team. I was just like, come on,
she's man. Like coaching from the sideline.
Yeah, I'm like, this is just nonsense. And just
you don't know, they might do that one day.
Who would know this?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was nonsense to me. It was pure. I was literally laughing like it was a comedy in the movie theater. I didn't enjoy it at all.
Definitely nonsense. I don't disagree with any of your complaints.
But it was still fun.
But I had fun.
The third act you had fun?
Huh?
The third act you had fun?
I was frustrated, but the third act is what? Only 30% of the movie, so 66% of the movie.
I really like.
My score is 66%. Actually,
yeah,
that's how you wrap up a movie is pretty important.
Yeah, no,
I think they did it
disagree.
fine. I think for this type of movie, they did it fine. You know, it had to have some level of silliness. It's just like the other movies we watch where they're shooting. What's that guy? The one with the black hair. Shoot, I forget his name. But he's usually in those shooting films. But he just does the most outrageous things. It's just like, really, he got out of that alive. So
he picked himself out of handcuffs, but he's surrounded by a convoy of SWAT people that are taking him to the jail. They got to open the door. Like, he's just going to be standing there. Like,
you don't know.
Going to jump out at him?
He's going to get into the ground. Like
into the ground. Exactly. You're literally speaking nonsense right now.
But that's what was happening.
He picked himself out of handcuffs. Cool. What is next? You have an army escorting him to the jail.
He's about to open
There's
the
a bottom
of the tank. Yeah, whatever that thing is.
See, now you sound ridiculous because you know
it is a ridiculous movie, but that's what would follow.
Yeah, you know what I think though?
You think you get caught? No.
I think we're not the target audience. I think it's for kids, nonsensical kids.
No, it was for me. I liked it.
Kids have fun with the concert. And like a lot of stupid shit happens in movies even though that was stupid shit after stupid shit. It was piling up and piling up.
You know, one thing that I really liked about it when they had put in that little story where the daughter was having a fight with her friend.
You like that?
Because it happens right now in real life. When people see you out with somebody else and they're like, oh, why wasn't I included in that? Yeah. You know, so it's like a real thing that girls are dealing with out here.
I didn't like that because it didn't amount to nothing. So like the reason I had to see the movie early is because people were talking about it too much. And like, even before it came out, they were like speculating. So I heard a lot that the daughter might be actually the killer. So I started the movie off kind of thinking maybe the daughter is the killer. Cause he did seem like he could have been setting her up. Like he was doing certain things like tying his shoe and he was like, the camera was panning on him. This is before he knew like it was a trap. And it seemed like he could have been a cop trying to set somebody up. Like he was like, when I leave, don't leave. Like she's 13 years old. Why the fuck would she leave? Beyonce's on fucking stage. Like I feel like he was trying to set her up, but that's why I don't like listening to people's fucking opinions.
Because that's really well, I didn't see that at all.
Yeah. Was there an M. Night Shyamalan twist, which is usually in all his movies? Because I didn't see it.
No, not at all.
Well, if you can like tuck that up there.
Okay,
then we'll have fun.
So M. Night Shyamalan is known for his twist. I didn't see any twists. I thought
the wife was the twist.
No, it's not a twist. I was expecting a twist, and I thought it was going to be the wife was in on it with him. So when the profile lady was talking to the wife, said, "Hey, we got your kid somewhere else, and you're going to be here by yourself," and then they showed her, the mom, watching the video of the kid getting abducted. I didn't understand the point of that. And how did she get that footage? But she was watching the footage of the dude getting abducted on her laptop, and then she put her hand on her hip, and then he scared her behind him. And I thought for sure they were going to be like, okay, I thought it was going to be, oh, we're in on it together. Here's what we do. Mm. But then it just turned into a poison pie, which was.
I thought it was good. I liked that.
Why did they show her watching the video of the dude? That didn't amount to anything.
I think that video, that footage was out because he's the butcher. Like everybody knows that. So that's footage of the last victim. So I think she was looking at like, how do I not know? Yeah. How do I sleep with this man? I don't know. He's this type of animal.
No,
you know what I mean?
Well, okay, yes, I agree with that. Yeah, like he's this type of animal. But I think she just did. She was even explaining, you know, a lot of times you see like people where their husbands do something. It's like the wife is like, I never knew, I never saw any. And that's like the main story usually. But this was different because they're like, how do you not know? You sleep next to this person. And so she's like, I had an inkling about it. And what gave it away? Even the guy was like, what gave it away? Oh, it was the smell of the medical chemical stuff that gave it away, because I was like, what is he really doing? Then I followed you one day So I was like, okay, if it's something, the police, I'll leave this clue for the police. And if it's not you, then, no problem. But if it's you, they catch you. She didn't really work with them directly. They didn't know that she's the one that set them up, that was setting him up. But I really followed that. I thought that was the twist to me, because I didn't see that coming. Even when she was afraid, like she was just oblivious. Like, oh, when the girl started explaining, oh, this is, somebody set up this guy. Like even when she was giving out little clues, this man, this, she just looked normal. Even when she was standing behind the door, she was rooting for the girl. She's like, leave her alone, leave her alone. I really thought she was, just oblivious of it. So I think she did a great job, and she was the twist for me.
She was dumb as hell too.
Go ahead.
Even her explanation when she was saying how like she followed him, and then like she said she set him up at the concert.
She left the tickets at one of the houses.
Oh, and that's how the FBI
decided to make the trap.
To make the trap.
And then he came home, found them interviewing the neighbors. That's how he found out that there's something.
So I also think of like, what would a reasonable, you take 10 people, what would 10 reasonable housewives think in these situations? Her explanation just didn't sound logical to me or real. It was like, so you think your husband's a serial killer, so you leave a ticket. She
didn't know.
She had a thought. Yeah. She had a thought that her husband was a serial killer, so you leave a ticket in this abandoned place. That's too elaborate thinking. No wife would do that. No wife would do, I'm going to put this ticket here and make the FBI chase him. No, you're going to go confront the husband or call 911 or something like that. You're not doing some elaborate... You're not doing an elaborate plan to let the FBI, to let the police catch him.
I would not come and talk to you about it. I would run.
I think she kind of mentioned it she can't be abrupt and, hey, motherfucker, are you the butcher?
Yes.
So she said, I thought I was doing my job that way. I didn't want to actually find out like that. But I'm gonna let somebody else do the work. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what she kind of explained that, I feel like.
Yeah.
So
she did.
She did a shit job explaining it.
you were fucking checked out already.
The movie wouldn't end. I said, God,
it would. But the concert was a shit. But so M. Night Shyamalan's daughter, like, she's like a legit. Like, she's trying to get on as a singer. Okay. So that makes me like it more. I feel like everybody online is complaining, like, this is nepotism. Nigga, he paid for the movie, he directed and written it. Why the fuck is that nepotism? My daughter, if I want my daughter to be in my movie, that's what y'all to come see it about.
Yes. Oh my God. People are so out there. So who do you want them to put in? I have my own daughter who wants to be doing this.
Yeah.
That's why the world is messed up. Parents, instead of the parents helping the kid, you'd be like, oh no, I'm going to help somebody else. Help your own child. Oh
exactly.
God.
Like, what the fuck? I think that makes this movie better.
Yeah.
That's really, because
that's not even public funds.
Yeah, that's my money. Shit. Yeah. Basically, it's nepotism. You got Simone working the CineFile events. Yeah, motherfucker.
What should I hire?
And then the daughter was really legit. Not necessarily the acting. I didn't care about the acting. Yeah. But her music and her performance was cold. She looked like she was a real person.
But one thing I had to take away from that, which was surprising, why did she have those old people dancing in the background? Did you see the older men? They had like, how old did she look? She looked like she was...
Oh, I know how old she is. So
25 or something?
28.
20. Okay.
She's 28? That's what they say, yeah.
She looked younger. But anyway... I thought 25, but the guys in the back, they were like in their mid-30s. I'm like,
I didn't even notice the motherfuckers. I don't know who the hell you talking about.
I saw some guy with a big beard and a bald head. I'm just like, what is going on? Why do you have those dancers?
Just let Beyonce leave the killer and his daughter.
Yeah. And then she grabs the phone and go in the bathroom and don't call the police right away.
Exactly.
What are you doing?
What she
got a phone in her hand and text, call the police.
Let me live stream this shit too.
I see live streaming, but call the police first and then do all that shit. Stop it and start.
I think I want to have my TV, please.
We got anything else about Trapped?
Nah, I'm done.